Hang on. Traditional. I never read it, then somehow we got it right. We got the first one. They're all behind all game. How we got in front of us? Almost a minute. Lead on, well done. Close. So close. Coming. Coming.
No, it's bloody Ken the other day. With fucking all those quick. It's a threat. What about TV for the week? You would have to come around.
I was actually going to stop there yesterday.
I was in the biggest school.
Now working at
So that breeze that come through, nice one.
But we went we're unreserved. Dee Dee's in reserve.
over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved. So fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in higher levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings, Tom Wren for sport, Jade Robran on the scene as it happens, Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide, Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Steve Woodcock Sports Centre here in Newton in Adelaide's East for this men's RA NPL match between the host side Campbelltown City and their visitors high-flying Playford City. I'm your host David Grant. I'll be taking you through the next 90 minutes of football, folks. Don't go anywhere. There is another men's RA NPL game being played just now. Kicked off 25 minutes ago. That's at Regency Park between Croydon and West Adelaide. Croydon currently 2-0 down in that game. But here at Newton, high-flying Playford City, who've played 3 and won all 3, sitting second on the ladder behind West Torrens-Burculla, but with that game in hand, win today and they'll go 2 points clear back at the top again. For Campbelltown City, different story. They've played 3, but they've only won 1 of those 3. 2 losses and a -1 goal difference for them. I'll take you through the Campbelltown City lineup. Number 1, Daniel Vaughan. Number 3, Jack Rawson. Number 6, James Boffa. Number 7, Jordan O'Doherty. Number 8, the captain, Alex Mullen. Number 10, Jaden Labasso. Number 11, Josh Morey. Number 16, Adam Liam Bruno. 17, Julian Ialeggio. Number 19, Kenya Fujinami. And number 21, Jordan Maricic. On the bench for Campbelltown today, Max Kosh, Vinny Milanese, Liam De Corso, Massimo Granozio, Alexander Di Cianto, and Matthew Santofanti. Playford line up as follows. Number 1, the goalkeeper, Luke Ostby. Number 3, Braden French. Number 5, Tyson Herriman. Number 6, Isaac Mullen. Number 8, Bailey Truscott. Number 9, the captain today, Christos Punendez. Number 14, Xavier Pratt. Number 17, Shota Babasaki. Number 19, Ben Woolard. Number 20, Ethan Allgate. And coming into the team from last week's bench, number 23, Rhys Djurdjevic. On the bench for Playford, Santiago Tabares, Jackson Kurtz, Cameron Harris, Patrick McGregor, Anthony Piscineri, and Luca Magetto, substitute goalkeeper. Playford did do the double over Campbelltown last year, 2025. In round 3, it was a 4-0 win here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Isaac Mullen, Daniel Ryan, Melad Ahmad, and Sam Voigt, the goal scorers for Playford. Campbelltown with no reply. And they met again in round 14. Playford again winners out at Ramsey Park. 3-2 that time. Penendez, French and Tabares were the goal scorers for Playford, with Mullen and Maricic getting the 2 goals for Campbelltown. Referee today, Joseph Bajeski, and he's assisted by Thomas Tenby and Amir Davis. The captains now make their way to the centre of the field. Alex Mullen there in the red, number 8. Christos Punendez, number 9. Currently Playford lining up on the left-hand side of your screen, but the coin, I think, is yet to be tossed. Playford playing in their traditional white shirts, maroon shorts, and white socks with the maroon trim. And Campbelltown, the Red Devils, playing in all red today. Number of changes for Campbelltown from their last week's game. 3-2 loss, conceding a goal in the last minute to lose that goal by the odd 1 in 5 at West Torrens-Burculla. Jordan Elsey injured in that game, he's out. Adam Piscineri also injured in that game, he is out. And Harrison Conant isn't in the starting 11 this week either. Into the starting 11 from last week's bench come Jack Rawson, Julian Ialeggio. Playford City, mind you, they've only got the 1 change from last week. Anthony Piscineri is out, and in his place comes Rhys Djurdjevic. They are otherwise unchanged under the coaching leadership of Ben Moore. Campbelltown City, of course, coached by Daniel Mullen. Formalities are done. Playford are on the left of your screen, shooting to the goal on your right. And Campbelltown on the right of your screen will be shooting to the goal on your left. If you have just joined us, you're just in time. We're just waiting for the kick-off now in this men's RA NPL match between the host side Campbelltown City and high-flying Playford City. Playford, of course, yet to lose a game this season, after having won promotion 2 years ago. They consolidated their NPL status last year. Didn't make finals, just missed out, but have obviously built on that. And now, if they win today, we'll go back on top of the NPL ladder. Westerners McCullough with 1 draw in their 3 games, which is why they're lagging behind. Or possibly lagging behind. I should say lagging behind, because Playford win this, McCullough will be lagging behind, but otherwise McCullough top of the table right now. But we've kicked off, and the ball goes long from Mullen, looking for Labasso. And the bench seat goes out on the far side from Ken Fujinami, the Japanese import player. Come play for now, Mullen. All the Mullins in Adelaide are related. They're all cousins with each other. They all support Middlesbrough. Isaac, Matt, Dan, Alex. And here is Alex now. Threads the ball through up that right-hand side. Maury. Solid defending there on that far side by Ben Woolard. And indeed, he wins the throw in the far side for the visitors from the north. They take that throw and down the line it goes. Penendez tried to flick it on. No takers though. And Campbelltown have it through Adam Liam Bruno. Here is Liam Bruno again. Isaac Mullen forced back. Mr. Djurjevic plays safely and goes back to his goalkeeper Luke Osby. Mullen goes long, and that just gets to Braden French. And the final ball goes through to Daniel Vaughan. Daniel Vaughan signed this year from Comets. Comes into this Campbelltown City lineup. Made his debut 20 years ago. His senior debut, that is, 20 years ago. Against Playford for the Adelaide Hills Hawks. And yet he still just looks like a kid. If they're trying to build up on that left-hand side, doesn't work out for them. Ball goes out, throw in on that far side. Fujinami looks like he'll be the one that goes over to take that. Labasso on the far side, no headway. They still have it though, Playford, and they come away with it. Ethan Allgate, the player on the far side, trying to make headway. The attack breaks down now. Campbelltown have it. They go long. Too long. Djurjevic gets to it with his head. Isaac Mullen and Bailey Truscott, the two players playing head ball tennis there in the middle. for Playford, but Campbelltown have it now on the far side. Inside it comes. Jordan O'Doherty, brought to ground, wins the free kick. Four minutes gone in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED needs. We appreciate our sponsors for their support. Chat to a local who backs you and your team. It's better to be a member with the RAA. Jordan O'Doherty over this free kick along with Josh Morey. Tall Timber is all at the edge of the box. O'Doherty's cross comes into the back post. Boffa gets to it, heads it back. Picked up by Liam Bruno. He whips it into the middle again. Back post, nobody there. Doherty's there for Campbelltown. Babasaki comes away with it. Loses it at the far side. Campbelltown build up again. More on the far side now. Chips into the middle. And it's met and just headed wide by Julian Ialeggio. So far, 5 minutes gone. It's all Campbelltown. Xavier Pratt now goes long for Playford, one for Babasaki to chase. Mullen reads it well though. On his left, plays it to this near side. Ball goes out, home throw. Adam Liam Bruno with it. Goes inside, James Boffa's in a bit of space. And he goes out wide to the far side. Eventually Playford clear the lines, but he goes out on the full. Morey on his left. Doherty now for Campbelltown, just inside the Playford half. Liam Bruno has Labasso, opts to push it out wide. Jack Rawson. Eventually the cross comes in from Adam Liam Bruno, but it's tame and it's taken by Luke Ostby. Alex Mullen busy already, cool, calm and collected head back to his goalkeeper Daniel Vaughan, and he distributes it out to the right hand side. Campbelltown look to build again. They go long. Foot raise, Tyson Herman gets back there first. Puts it back to his goalkeeper. Goal kick for Campbelltown under the Joe Natale balcony. Mullen with it. He's challenged. Right, Shota Babasaki. The ball comes off Babasaki and it's a throw in the far side for Campbelltown. Playford again, just trying to settle. Campbelltown in these first 8 minutes just have Playford on the rope somewhat. That was nearly a nice through ball. Bailey Truscott brought to ground in the most undignified manner as he tried to thread the ball through to Babasaki, but he wins the free kick for Playford midway inside Campbelltown's half. Woolard with it, goes in towards the edge of the 6D box, 6-yard box, should I say. And Rhys Jurjevic, the player there, who couldn't quite get his body around it to get the cross back in. Campbelltown clear. Boffa. Fujinami on the far side now, opts to go back to his captain Alex Mullen. Mullen has Jordan Jurjevic on this near side, but he opts to go out to the right, as Campbelltown have done through most of this first 10 minutes or so. Playford happy just to sit back and let Campbelltown have the ball just now. Ball eventually goes out for a throw-in on the far side. Menendez, he's been quiet so far. Gets the flick on to Babasaki, tries to receive it back. Labasso has it now, right in the centre circle. Weighs up his options, plays it out wide right to Josh Morey. Slightly behind him. Morey couldn't control it, it's gone out. And it's a throw-in for Playford in the far side. These two teams have obviously only met twice in recent years. Playford having one promotion at the end of 2024. 2025 was their first season back in the top flight in 20 odd years. Formed from the ashes of Elizabeth City back in 2000. Back in the top flight for the first time since then. So in recent years they've just met twice, and Playford won both. Difficult year for Campbelltown last year. The long-term coach Michael Matriciani moved on to Melbourne City in the Women's A-League, and Daniel Mullen stepped off the field and into the manager's office to take the team on. The first year probably just a period of consolidation and settlement. They'll be looking to improve on things this year. Although it hasn't been a great start, just one win in the first 3 rounds. But here come Playford, edge of the box. Mullen's put that. Well, he's put it over the top of the Joe Natale balcony. That's not easy to do. Alex Mullen now on that far side in the sort of right back position. It does look like a back three with Fujinami given free rein to run up that wing. Fujinami now dropping into form a back four, and indeed on this near side Rawson's dropped in to make it almost a back five, with Liam Bruno pushing up into the 6th role, and Liam Bruno now ushering his teammates forward. And they're clearly a back four now, with James Boffa filling in as the 6. Total football out there from Campbelltown City. It's the long ball, one for Babasaki to chase. Mullen will get there first, but Babasaki's right on his back. And indeed, Babasaki's judged to have fouled Mullen. And it's a free kick in that corner there for Campbelltown City. Daniel Vaughan with that free kick. Pass with the target. Jason Labasso just finding a little bit of time to try and find his shooting boots this year. signed this year from Adelaide Comets, who themselves were a low-scoring team last year, never mind this year. Yet to find the net in 2026. That little break up the left breaks down. Fernandez has it. Pushes it out wide. He's looking for Braden French. Braden French has won the throw and he'll take it. Braden French, another player with an Adelaide Hills connection. He made his debut in 2015 versus the Hills Hawks 11 years ago. He takes that throw, it goes into the middle. Truscott had a snap at it, and they booted up the other end. Tyson Herman's the defender who's got to there first. Did raise his arms, but judged not to have done it in an illegal sense. So no foul, but Campbelltown still have it. Boffa, the number 6, goes out wide to the far side. Mori and Fujinami, slight misunderstanding, but Mori has it, makes his way to the byline, and in the shade he crosses into the middle. And it's cleared by Piscineri. Campbelltown come again, relentless. Herman's up there, clears. Isaac Mullen clears only as far as Alex Mullen. Campbelltown still have possession. 15 minutes gone in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor display needs. It is nothing each here in this men's RAA NPL match between Campbelltown City in red and Playford in white and maroon. Campbelltown City so far, I would say, being the better of the two. Just no clear-cut chances yet. Both goalkeepers have had a bit to do, but they haven't been thoroughly tested. Jordan O'Doherty makes his way over to that far side now to take this corner. And chip this into the middle. And it comes. Penalty spot is the point. Target is. Mullen gets up well. Just pushes the header over the bar. Back underway. Just around the ground, but the scores update for you folks. Croydon still 2-0 down at home to West Adelaide. 0-0 here, of course, and Sturt Lions currently 1-0 up at Para Hills Knights. And the 3 games being played today. Tonight, Metro Stars host Adelaide City at TK Shutter Reserve. That kick-off at 7 o'clock. Fernandez now in the middle of the park. Wins the ball somehow, we play on. Mullen, long ball to this near side. Onto it. Comes Braden French, gets his cross in. Doesn't get his body around it at all though, and it goes out the full. That'll be a goal kick for Campbelltown. Into the 18th minute here. James Boffa now with it for Campbelltown. Playford just sitting back a little bit while Campbelltown play along the back. Arasaki ventures forward there just to put a little bit of pressure on his opponent, Doherty. But really, Playford happy just to sit back. That's sort of 10-15 yards and let Campbelltown have it. And there's the long ball that comes out of that policy. Mabasso with it now, pushes it wide. Fujinami comes off him. Goes into the street behind the goal. It is a warm autumn day here in Adelaide. Players will be liking the fact they're playing over there in the shade at this point in time. Down on the pitch it is quite warm. There's a slight breeze further up. Down at pitch level it's fairly hot. Here's Isaac Mullen now. Right foot comes out to this near side. Braden French now for Playford. Boffa pushes it out wide. Fujinami now on the far side for Campbelltown. So here comes Josh Morey. Morey still has it despite the attention of Ben Woolard. Boffa sprays it out wide. His pass isn't good enough though, and it's intercepted by Playford. They still have it there. Herman wins the header there for Playford, and Maricic is the player now who has it. Tries to thread the ball through. And that one's judged to have gone out off a Campbelltown player. It's Playford's kick. Christos Penendez has 3 goals this year already. Last year he only scored 5 in the league all year, so he's well on track to at least equal that. Surely better it. Liam Bruno goes to ground under the challenge of Braden French there. Jordan Maricic gets us back underway. Mullen to O'Doherty. Liam Bruno can't quite get there in time. Mullen gets there first. And a yellow card for Adam Liam Bruno for that. That yellow card coming in the 20th minute. Liam Bruno getting a start this week. He was on the bench last week. He did come on. Gets a start this week. Ben Woolard now with this free kick for Playford just inside the Campbelltown half. Goes long with his left. Penendez is up there. That's a great header back across the face. No takers though. Mullen has it. He'll clear. And that one goes out. He did get the distance though. Xavier Pratt looks like he'll take the throw. Decides not to and passes it on. Throw is taken now. Penendez is up there for Playford. And Ethan Allgate will get another chance to take the throw for Playford. Campbelltown now. Coming out from the back, James Boffa. Again, Playford just sitting back a little bit, allowing Campbelltown to come out to the edge of that first third of their own half. Jordan Maricic. Near side, Adam Liam Bruno. Booked just a minute ago. First yellow card of the game. Jaden Labasso. Xavier Pratt with a challenge from behind it. Campbelltown City. A bit unhappy about that. Felt if Liam Bruno's card was a yellow, then that one should have been, but won the free kick anyway. Liam Bruno has it now for Campbelltown. They try to work their way forward. Labasso, challenge from behind. Josh Morey now, number 11. Goes out wide. Fujinami reads the intended pass and receives it. He gets his cross in. Cleared by Tyson Herman though. Straight into the deck chair on the far side. Thankfully unoccupied. There's Fujinami again for Campbelltown. Finds O'Doherty. O'Doherty's still with it. Gets his cross in. Aimed for the middle, but it's cleared. And it's a corner. Good work by young Jordan O'Doherty on that far side. Millwall fan by all accounts. Also played at under 23 level for Australia. I don't know which is more impressive. A national cap, surely. Here is Doherty's corner into the middle. There's appeals for a penalty there, and it's been given. And it was a clear challenge from behind. And not much in the way of argument from Playford for that. This time challenge. Concedes the kick. Ethan Aldgate, the perpetrator there. No argument from him. Probably be disappointed though to do that. Campbelltown get this one though. It's probably no more than they deserve, or no less than they deserve, excuse me. 25 minutes gone on that scoreboard, and Alex Mullen faces Luke Ostby with a chance to put Campbelltown 1-0 to the good. Bujeski blows his whistle. Mullen hits the ball and it's in. Campbelltown 1-0 up. 25 minutes gone. Penalty, Alex Mullen. Scored last week. Scored a very late goal last week. The goal that equalised the scores at West Torres McCulloch to make it 2-2 before they conceded very late on again. We are having a little drinks break. It is quite warm here in Adelaide. Beautiful part of the world. One of the most scenic grounds probably. In the shadow of those Adelaide hills behind us. Or should I say in front of us. Little drinks break for the players. Interestingly enough, the officials aren't bothering with that. Probably drank their fill before we started. Around the grounds, Croydon still 2-0 down against West Adelaide. It's half-time there at Regency Park. Campbelltown 1-0 to the good here, of course, with that penalty scored by Alex Mullen in the 25th minute. And at Para Hills, Sturt Lions are 1-0 up. 27 minutes gone there. There is a game tonight, folks. Metro Stars play Adelaide City at 7 p.m. If you can get yourself down to TK Shutter Reserve for that kickoff, you should do. Support the local football. If you can't, the game is covered on the FSA League's YouTube channel. I'm your host, David Grant. I'm having a fun time today. I hope you lot are. Still 20 minutes to half time here. This is the first game of a double header. Almost immediately after this, Campbelltown City's women will be playing football NTC. You won't even have to leave your couch. That one will start 15 minutes after this one. But we're back underway. Playford 1-0 down. Penendez gets us back underway. This is an undefeated in 2026 Playford City side. And this is a Campbelltown City with only one win to its name in 2026. But looking out there through these first 25 minutes, 26 minutes, you probably wouldn't have known that. Campbelltown being marginally the better. And Luke Ostby in the Playford goal has had more to do than Daniel Vaughan. Although that might change here. Vaughan's out, collects the ball. Puts it beyond Liam Bruno, who can't quite get to it first, and Braden French robs him. Braden French now won't know what to do here. He's a defender, but he gets into the box anyway. Tries to get a cross in. And that is a great piece of defending by Jordan Maricic there to stop that attack. And it is a corner kick for Playford. Ben Woolard, the player, making his way up to take that. Braden French, after that 40 up front, makes his way back now to the centre spot. Playford with it. Woolard's cross is good. And Isaac Mullen got his head to it, couldn't direct it. And it's gone out the far side. It'll be goal kick for Daniel Vaughan. And Vaughan eventually back to take this, and he does so. Brings Alex Mullen. Mullen goes long. Josh Morey's underneath this one. Ben Willard is also there. Throw in taken. Into the shade they go. And they rushed that move there a little bit. Fujinami can't get the return pass, and it goes out. It's a play for throw. Half an hour gone in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. It's 1-0 for Campbelltown City. An Alex Mullen penalty 5 minutes ago. The difference between the two. Dravic now goes back in towards the middle. Herriman finds Mullen. Finds Penendez. There's Allgate. And Allgate wins the throw. And in fact, not a throw. Judged a free kick. Playford have that on the far side. All the players lined up at the edge of the box. A little bit of pushing and shoving. Wojewski's watching that. Free kick comes in low. It's disappointing. And as Mullen tries to bring that down with his head, Labasso gets there. Doherty now. Ball is cleared though, and Maricic now for Campbelltown will race back, and I was going to say playing his goalkeeper, but he decides to play it across to his captain, Alex Mullen. Liam Bruno. Chip over the top. Campbelltown are onto this. Leggio, the player there, put the pressure on down in that corner section, and he wins the corner. Alex Mullen's penalty in the 25th minute, his second of the year. He was the equal top scorer with Mark Marino last year in the league with 11 goals, so he's got 2 this year. That would suggest, according to the law of averages, he's on his way to equal that. Here comes the corner. Scuffed a bit of dirt, flicked on there by Morey. Liam Bruno chips it to the middle, into the mix, but Osby comes out and he collects. Osby started his playing career at Elizabeth Vale. Really strong clubs in these northern suburbs. Tough opponents. And we're currently in Sassel Div 2. There's Campbelltown now. Again, Playford just sitting back. 4-1-3-2 formation. Xavier Platt receiving the ball now. He is the one in that 4-1-3-2. He's playing in the 6. New Zealander. Receives it back now. He'll probably go back to his right back, Georgievich. And Campbelltown, like Playford, just sitting back a little bit from that final third. Happy to let their opponents hold the ball in that third. As Isaac Mullen drifted off his marker and found a little bit of space. Somewhat of a misunderstanding there. And Babasaki and Braden French. Maury. Boffa. And eventually goes all the way back to Daniel Vaughan. Here come Campbelltown again down this left-hand side. Final shot, Jack Rawson not far off. Goal kick though. Around the grounds. Croydon still 2-0 down against West Adelaide. The second half there just started. Sturt Lions still 1-0 up against Parahills Knights. They're approaching half-time. Kicked off at the same time as us. And here it is 1-0 for the home side, in line with the course of play, I would say. And Alex Mullen penalty in the 25th minute, just 10 minutes ago. Big Osby to the right post, making it 1-0. Long way to go though, and Playford are all really yet to test Daniel Vaughan in the Campbelltown goal. Certainly not a write-off yet. Long way to go, just 1-0 down. And they're in this game. Adam Lee and Bruno. Jordan Maricic. Again, Playford just sitting back. Babasaki will take a few steps forward, but ultimately Playford just sitting back off those off their opponents. Now Campbelltown edge forward. Aleggio is the player who's made the space here. He finds Maury on that right. And his cross intercepted, it goes out, and it's a corner. Jordan O'Doherty on the far side will take this corner. In comes his cross. Edge of the D. Sorry, edge of the 6-yard box, but it's collected by Osby. He throws out now, distributes it well. That one has gone out from Xavier Pratt. So Campbelltown throw in this near side. Liam Bruno takes it. Aleggio. Comes off Jack Rawson. And it's a throw in for Playford. Braden French now. Goes into the middle. Menendez flicks on. Babasaki faces Mullen as he's done for most of this first half. He's got support in French. He feeds it to him, but the ball's slightly behind. French has Rawson to beat. Rawson gets the better of him, plays it back to Mullen, and Mullen clears. Xavier Pratt. The Basso still sliding after that one. Pratt eventually goes back to Zuzevich. And then Mullen opts for safety and goes all the way back to his goalkeeper, Luke Osby, and Playford will look to rebuild. Zuzevich now. Truscott. Mullen. Boffa. Eventually, free kick given to Campbelltown for the foul committed by Xavier Pratt. 7 minutes to the interval now, folks. If you've just joined us, you're watching the men's RA NPL. It is Campbelltown City versus Playford City. An undefeated Playford City so far in the league, but just struggling to make headway in this game. Campbelltown City just a marginally better through this first 38 minutes we've played. And deserving of their 1-0 lead, I would say. Here's Alex Mullen now. It's a heavy pass. Maury will get there first, chips into the middle. Maury gets his head and look, Osprey with a great save to push it wide. After good work down the right-hand side by Julian Ialeggio. The numbers 17 and 11, hard to distinguish sometimes at distance and in that shade, but it was a great cross by Ialeggio. Maury got his head to it. And Osprey diving low to his left has pushed it wide. Corner kick for Campbelltown. Cross comes into the middle. 6-yard box again. Mullen races onto this. Got Tyson Herman on him. Feeds it back to Liam Bruno. It's blocked by Penendez. Penendez still going. Mullen. That comes off Penendez. Campbelltown throw. Adam Liam Bruno with it. Ialeggio comes forward, offers himself. The offer is rejected. The throw is taken instead to Lobasso. Lobasso's pass back is intercepted though by Xavier Pratt. Christos Penendez with it now. Can't get past O'Doherty. And it's a throw in this near side. Braden French with it now. French down the line. Penendez flicks it on nicely. Mullen can't quite get it under control. And eventually Maricic again, a solid piece of defending at the back. Keeping Mullen away from the ball. And wins, if that's the right term, the goal kick. Time move on. In no rush to get us back underway. And he ushers his defence forward, and the retreating Playford City players move back in towards their own half, and Vaughan clears. Lobasso's under that one. Flicks it on. Ialeggio now. Comes off Isaac Mullen, so it's a Campbelltown throw-in. Adam Liam Bruno with it. Down the line he goes. Ialeggio gets to it. It comes off his own head. And it's a throw-in for Playford. Throw-in goes down the line. Menendez is under it, but Liam Bruno gets his head to it. Rawson. Boffa. Kicks the ball. Spare ball in frustration. He's won the free kick anyway. If you've just joined us, we're 44 minutes into this men's RAA NPL match between Campbelltown City and Playford City. It's 1-0 for the home side after a penalty in the 25th minute converted by Alex Mullen. Christos Penendez just receiving a yellow card, presumably for the challenge on James Boffa. So, free kick for Campbelltown City. And another yellow card. I think this one is for a member of the Playford bench. I'm not sure exactly what that one was for. But it looked like it was being presented to Ryan Bastable. He's back in his spot in the Playford bench now. Ball goes out the far side. And the pace of this game really just has disappeared in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Just a bit stop and start with some fouls and some free kicks and balls being cleared out and some bookings. It's been an otherwise entertaining first half. Chances at both ends for both teams. Although Luke Ostby in the Playford goal has probably been the buzzer of the two custodians. That's not to say that Daniel Vaughan up the other end hasn't had anything to do it. And ultimately, the difference between the two sides now is a 25th minute penalty converted by Alex Mullen for Campbelltown. Penendez uses his body very strongly there, and Fujinami on the far side. Throw in taken. Lobasso to Fujinami. Fujinami just shows a little bit to his opponent. And they still have it though. Mori now in that corner. Comes back to Boffa. Nice play by Boffa to flick the ball into Fujinami. The final ball lacking though, and that's gone out. It'll be a goal kick. 47 minutes gone. And here come Playford on that far side now, looking to try and build something up. Rhys Jurjevic now, just inside Campbelltown's half. Hopes to go back. Tyson Herriman. Ethan Allgate comes unstuck and is forced back. Now they try this side again. Rhys Jurjevic goes long looking for Babasaki, but it's beyond him. And it goes all the way through to the goalkeeper, Daniel Vaughan, who's not picked it up yet, so the countdown of 8 seconds doesn't occur until this point in time where he has picked it up. New rule, of course, this year. The goalkeeper has 8 seconds after bringing the ball under control to release it. If he doesn't, he concedes a corner. Throw in down the line. It's the 49th minute now. Towards the end of this half, it has been a bit stop-start. Pace of the game really lacking just over the last 5 minutes or so. Throw in taken. Comes off the head of Tyson Herman on the far side. Campbelltown throw, which they've now taken. Here's Jaden Lobasso. Jordan Maricic. And that's it. Referee Joseph Bajeski has blown his whistle for half-time. It is 1-0 in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard, thanks to a 25th minute penalty by Campbelltown City's captain Alex Mullen. The game has been fairly even, although Campbelltown may be marginally the better. And the 1-0 scoreline, probably a fair reflection of what we've seen through that first half. Just around the grounds before we go, Croydon still 2-0 down against West Adelaide. And at Para Hills, Sturt Lions are 3-0 up. And it's 1-0 here for Campbelltown. We'll go away, we'll have a quick 15-minute break. Don't go anywhere, folks. You're watching the men's RA NPL. And it's 1-0 for Campbelltown at half-time here.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Everyone wants to win. You know, we're not here to make up the numbers. We've been around as a soccer club here at Plympton for 20-25 years now. We're really happy to be in State League 2 South Division for 2026.
We want to be attractive to everyone because we want people to come here and play.
Yeah, really been focusing on getting the group together and really setting that expectation to be a team from day one.
From the players to the coaches, the committee members, it's all one big family.
It's going to be tough for all the opposition to
play us. They don't know anything about us. We're a young squad, but we've really got good energy, a really good bunch of boys.
So it's a big club with over 300 players, and over 1,000 members. So we're a strong brand, and we need to back ourselves.
If you go out there and you're just going for the draw and you're playing against top teams and you can't compete against them, there's no point playing.
I think this club's ready to take anything on. I think it's ready to boom. I think senior level, junior level, mini-roos, we've got a really strong supporter base, and I think we're going to see something really special coming to 2026.
I love refereeing because it's a challenge, to go out to try and get the right decision, manage some of the egos or the personalities, knowing that you've got all these different types of people at play. And it's actually been a good life school as well. I started refereeing junior games on the Sunday. I was playing in senior football on the Saturday, so I felt like making some money. I think I was a decent player back then. I could have stayed around and played senior football in NPL, but I decided to go refereeing, and I've got in the National League much quicker than if I was as a player. Probably wouldn't have made it as a player, to be honest. Just kind of never looked back and was happy to progress. But I think people should try refereeing. I think it's a great tool to realise, how you can also contribute to part of the game. There's pathways. Definitely it can be a rewarding career.
Not sure which one will take it. It might be Baselli. It's Toriani. He's hit it well, and he's hit it into the corner. That's a cracking finish. And FK Beograd, similar against the line of play, have gone 1-0 up in the 6 minutes. I think they're coming to celebrate with us. And here is the corner on the far side. Konstadopoulos takes it. The wind takes it as well. And that's gone all the way in from the corner. Clear in. Goal from a corner. You don't see that very often, Theo. And FK Beograd go 3-0 up. Para Hills Knights in deep trouble now.
The right boot of Samopoulos or the left boot of Caro Felix. It will beat Samopoulos! Into the top left and completes the night of goal scoring.
I think something most people don't realise about being a referee is how rewarding it actually is, and like the amount of friends and mates you make along the way. Like, it's just a really great community. I was really nervous. I just got a random call up and I went out to the ground, but it was really great. Like, I had great support my first game, and it was really good to just be surrounded by people who did support me. I love officiating football because it's really rewarding, and like, It's a great way to be still a part of the game even if you aren't playing. I think my "this is why I do it" moment was last year, oh no, this year actually. I made my debut as an A-League official, and just being in front of like a big crowd was really, really cool to have experience, and it clicked in that moment. I was like, yeah, this is 100% why I do it. I have a great support system like here at FSA behind me. I would 100% say to someone who was thinking of becoming a referee to absolutely just go for it. Like, it's not as scary as you think it might be. Like, it's really, really, really good.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
You supported us on a Sunday, so come support us on a Saturday.
For Elizabeth Downs, it's a huge step up for the club. The club started in 1962, originally a school-based team, and as the club evolved, we needed some avenue for our juniors to start playing seniors, so we entered the South Australian Amateur League. From there we've just progressed, and over the last 10-20 years we've had quite a successful period in the Amateur League, and now we're looking to extend that success.
We've had players play at the highest level, and we've also got a bunch of lads who have just been signed and have come through the ranks over the years who are 18, 19 years old, so it's a real good mixture of experience and youth, I think. Now there's just a perfect challenge, I think, to really build some more history and to get some more trophies over the line as well.
We're going to be difficult to break down, and certainly we'll have plenty of pace up front. We've got plenty of good ball players in the middle of the park, getting those guys into the final third and getting them one-on-one to take on those defenders. Our expectations are that we're aiming for promotion and potentially winning the league.
When we hosted Metro here in the quarterfinals of the Cup, that night was absolutely booming. We would have had 2,000 people here playing against a Div 1 NPL side. It was just a magic night. We won on penalties, we come back from behind, it just had everything that game.
I think the one message we'd like to send is that we're not here to have a trial year or make up numbers. I think we're here to get promoted and to win it all.
The supporters that have supported us for the last 15 years of my career here, they played together. If that doesn't describe what pride and passion is, playing together, supporting the club for 15 years, that's what we're about, and that's what I hope my team will be about in 10, 15 years when we all retire and watch the next generation.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of this men's RA NPL match between Campbelltown City in red and Playford City in the white and maroon. It's currently 1-0 Campbelltown City's way thanks to a 25th minute penalty from Alex Mullen. I'm your host, David Grant. I'll be taking you through the next 45 minutes of football. An intriguing encounter this between a Playford side who are undefeated in 2026 and a Campbelltown City who've only won one game to this point. We are at round 4 of the men's RA NPL South Australia. And we had an intriguing enough first half. Now the goalkeeper really tested. Both had things to do, but the penalty in the 25th minute, the difference between the two. Braden French crosses into the middle for Playford. Vaughan gets up to that, collects, distributes. Jane Labasso now in the far side for Campbelltown. Comes into the middle, Jack Rawson picks it up, finds James Boffa, and Boffa pushes it out wide to the right. Fujinami's clattered there. There are all sorts of dissent about that decision, folks. And ultimately, Fujinama caught by Ethan Allgate. The assistant on this near side, Thomas Tenby, had no hesitation in waving his flag. The referee, Joseph Bajeski, has given the free kick. Christos Penendez appealing there, but it's falling on deaf ears. And they've taken their free kick now. Fujinami chasing that one, but the referee blows his whistle, pulls the play back. We weren't quite ready, he says. Please take it again. Alex Mullen over it now. Far post, far side of the box, should I say. Maury misses the header, but eventually the cross comes in to the side netting by young Jack Rawson on that far side. I haven't been told of any half-time changes, but if I do see any, I will notify you, although I can... I've actually just realised Patrick McGregor is on the park. That's him about to take the throw for Playford now. He takes that throw to Truscott. So there has been a change there. McGregor started on the bench. So Playford have made a half-time change. And as soon as I realise who's come off, I'll let you know. Truscott now, the number 8, brings it down, finds Isaac Mullen. Mullen forced wide. Eventually they come into the middle, and it's a strong start by Playford in these first 3 minutes. Mullen has Prant the overlapping run. He gets his cross in. Menendez is the target, doesn't get off the ground. Maury has it now, chips it forward. Ialeggio's underneath that one, he'll get to it first. Tyson Herman deals with it well. Mullen. Here's McGregor. Menendez has a little bit of space, finds McGregor again. From the Morbury Jets, an Adelaide United player. McGregor, but that cross comes in. Penendez is underneath it. Mullen clears. Wins the free kick anyway. Although James Boffa was ready to clear the danger again. This game is the first of a double header here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Campbelltown's women will be playing football NTC immediately after this game at 5 p.m. And if that's not enough, Metro Stars host Adelaide City in the men's RA NPL at 7 p.m. at TK Shutter Reserve. If you can get to a game, please do. Support local football, but if you can't, the matches are available on YouTube. And the FSA League's channel. There's a tussle there between Babasaki and Alex Mullen. And Alex Mullen judged to have fouled his opponent, probably quite rightly, by Joseph Bajeski, as the elbow was probably raised. It wasn't probably raised, allegedly raised. Is that the right term? Raised nonetheless and judged to have been illegal, and it's a free kick for Playford on this near side. Ben Woolard is the number 19 over it. Xavier Pratt, the other player, with him in that corner. You would imagine it's whipped in by Pratt. Vaughan gets a punch to it, clears, corner on the far side. Making his way over to the far side, Ben Woolard will take this for Playford. Just under the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard there, which shows that it's a 1-0 lead that Campbelltown City have just now. This corner comes in, it's central, punched by Vaughan, not cleanly. Playford still have it, chipped into the middle by Pratt to the back post. Penendez is under it. Ialejo eventually clears, but only as far as Truscott. He plays it out wide. Now Playford have lost it, and Ialejo's off. Hasn't got the legs to get to that. Ahead of Braden French. And French clears. Jack Rawson goes to ground under that challenge. Tyson Herman, number 5, has it for Playford now. Plays across the back. Brings in Luke Ostby. Ostby out to this near side now. Ethan Algate. Eventually ball out the far side. As I mentioned before, Playford did do the double over Campbelltown last year. 3-2 win last time they met, which was at Ramsey Park. And a 4-0 win when they met in round 3 last year, so 12 months ago or so. Isaac Mullen, Daniel Ryan, Elad Ahmed and Sam Voigt. 4 different goal scorers for Playford in that 4-0 win here. Those last 2 meetings, the first they've had in 20 odd years. Playford has spent the best part of 2 decades down in the tier below this one. Currently known as State League 1, but known under various other names over the years. Here come Playford now, ball into the middle. Final ball though by Patrick McGregor. Collected comfortably by Daniel Vaughan. Fujinami now into the middle. Boffa loses it. Penendez picks it up. Turns, shoots with his left. Strikes it solidly enough, but strikes it straight to the keeper. Vaughan stops. Tyson Herman now. Throw in the far side for Campbelltown. Throw-in's been taken. Pratt finds McGregor. Goes long, looking for Babasaki, doesn't quite get to Mullen, intercepts and then clears with his left. Ialejo now threads it through for Jane Labasso, but Tyson Herman gets there first. Herman clears, goes down the line. Penendez is up, doesn't know where it is, but Mullins picks it up for him. Here's McGregor, 35 yards out, has a crack, doesn't get onto it. And indeed it's deflected and goes out. Be a corner kick for Playford. Bailey Truscott is the player who's making his way over to take that corner. And by my calculations, Patrick McGregor has come on for Rhys Djurjevic at half-time. A little bit more about that substitution shortly, but this corner about to be taken. Playford looking to try and get an equaliser, get themselves back into it. Cross comes into the middle. Menendez gets his head to it. He puts it over the bar and it remains 1-0. Here's Luke Osby now for Playford. Plays it out to Ben Woolard. And Woolard finds Aldgate in this near side. Awasaki can't quite get a clean touch on it. Alex Mullen's done a good job on him today. Here's Julian Ialeggio. Tries to play it out wide to Jade Labasso, but it doesn't get to him. Here's Ethan Aldgate again, goes inside. Patrick McGregor. Fujinami, tricky feet. Plays in Boffa. A little bit of confusion, and Adam Liam Bruno tidies it up for Campbelltown. Ialeggio. Truscott. Maury picks up the loose ball. And he only plays it back to Playford. Awasaki's on a run for this one. Mullins too good. Fujinami also good at the back there. Two Japanese players playing against each other. Ball underneath it, Ben Woolard. Jack Rawson now in that far side for Campbelltown. Plays in Julian Ialeggio, receives it back, has a shot. Blocked by Woolard, not that he knew much about it. Ialeggio has it now for Campbelltown again. Into the box he goes. Gets his cross back into the middle. Maury's there. Can't get a clean swipe. And Doherty can't get to either. McGregor's got him first. Fujinami now. O'Doherty still going. Boffa's gone to ground, but advantage played. Doherty's still going somehow. Boffa, nice play with the outside of the boot, finds Maricic. O'Doherty, nice turn, fooled Woolard. Final ball lacking though, and it's cleared by Pratt. Mullen pushed to the ground by Penendez. And you can't really have a complaint there. For me, that's probably one of the easiest decisions that Joseph Bajeski has to make today. And it's a free kick for Campbelltown. Doherty now, hands on hips, prepares to take this free kick. Too far out for a shot, but he'll float this ball up, you would think, and he does. Menendez, commanding header to clear the danger. And all Campbelltown have to show for that free kick is a throw in the far side. They take that throw in. Labasso. Still Labasso, challenged by Isaac Mullen, but he gets his pass in. Fujinami has it. Faces Aldgate, gets his cross in low. Cleared by Tyson Herman though. Boffa's underneath it, takes it down nicely, plays it out wide right. Intercepted though Mullen receives it back from Maricic. Doherty now on the far side. 15 minutes into the second half of this men's RA NPL. It is Campbelltown City, 1-0 up. Ialeggio from distance puts that one into the first story of the Joe Natale balcony. Campbelltown City 1-0 up after a penalty in the 25th minute, converted by Alex Mullen, scoring his second league goal of 2026. Isaac Mullen down that corner. Wins the throw in. Braden French lining up to take this now. Here comes that throw in, edge of the box. Maricic is up well to clear it. Ialeggio now with the ball at his feet. He's had a good half. Had a good game. French now on the far side. Isaac Mullen, that right foot whips the ball into the back post. It's too deep though. It's beyond Christos Penendez. Daniel Vaughan appears to be in no rush to get us back underway. We'll wait till he's ready, I suppose. And eventually he does get us started. The ball is short. Mullen clears from Penendez. Long ball over the top. Herman's underneath it. Eventually Braden French picks the ball up on the far side for Playford. West Torrens Burculla sit top of the RA NPL South Australia ladder after, well, they've played 4 rounds. This is the 4th round for these teams. Burculla on 10 points, 3 wins and a draw. Playford right behind them with 3 wins. They're hoping for at least a draw in this. A draw in this game would take them back above West Torrens Burculla into top spot on goal difference by 1 goal. Campbelltown meanwhile down in 9th spot. A win today would take them on to 6 points and possibly a top 6 spot. As this corner comes in, headed clear by Julian Ialeggio. Picked up by Bailey Truscott, feeds it out wide again. Ball comes into the middle, Penendez is underneath it. That's a decent stave by Daniel Vaughan though to bring it down. Other games being played today. They're into injury time at Regency Park. Croydon have pulled 1 goal back, but they're still 2-1 down against West Adelaide. And Sturt Lions have scored again. It's 3-0 for them at Para Hills Knights. This season proving a tough one already for Para Hills Knights and for Adelaide Comets for that matter. Comets yet to score. Losing 1-0 to Adelaide United last night at Ellis Park. Comets and Para Hills Knights looking like they're in for a long season, although football's a funny game. You wouldn't write any of them off. Here's Patrick McGregor now. Goes to ground. No foul given. Labasso releases Julian Ialeggio, who's in a foot race with Ospai to get there first, but Ospai is the winner. And he clears almost into the polling station across the road. State elections today in South Australia. If you are local, remember to vote. There's a little fine for you if you don't. Throwing in the far side now. Taken by the Campbelltown side. And they win the free kick in the far side. Tyson Herman judged to have fouled Julian Ialeggio on that far side. And the physio has been summoned to attend to Julian Ialeggio's injury. If you have just joined us, we're 22 minutes into this men's RA NPL South Australia match between Campbelltown and Playford City. It is 1-0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. Goal in the 25th minute. A penalty converted by Alex Mullen for his second league goal of the season, and that is the difference between the two sides just now. Playford City did make a change at half-time as they tried to mix things up. They brought on Patrick McGregor, an attacking sort of player, in place of Rhys Jurjevic, a defensive player. So a sign perhaps from Playford that they do want to get something out of this, and it looks like they're preparing another substitution on the bench down there. It looks like Santiago Tabarez, the Colombian, is being prepared to come on. But in the meantime, free kick in the far side for Campbelltown. Most of the players lined outside the 6-yard box. Ialeggio still receiving treatment as this cross comes in. It's flicked on. James Boffa's celebrating, but I think that might have been an own goal. Flicked on and in. Tricky one to deal with as it comes in at that height. And Campbelltown have scored a second. They go 2-0 up. I think it might have been Isaac Mullen's head that came off last. Unfortunately for him, scored a goal last week, but for his team, gets his second in 2 weeks, but this one's against his team, and you'll be disappointed with that. And they agree to have a little drinks break as that goal has been scored. 67 minutes gone when that one went in. Half-time score was 1-0. As I mentioned before, penalty converted by Alex Mullen in the 25th minute. The difference between the two sides, and probably deserved, to be honest. Might be a bit difficult now for Playford to come back. Certainly wouldn't write them off. 2-0 is one of those leads that he says is the most dangerous of them all.
Hey, come on!
Bailey Truscott is the player who's being taken off, and Santiago Tabarez comes on for him. So that's a midfielder for a striker. Or sorry, a striker coming on for a midfielder. So with Tabarez and McGregor on, Playford look much more attack-minded as they try to salvage something out of this. They'll be disappointed, as I say, to be 2-0 down. If the result stays this way, they'll drop to second from first. Santiago Tabarez gets us back underway here, or is about to. Here's Jane Labasso now for Campbelltown on that far side. Isaac Mullen harasses him. Campbelltown still have it. Patrick McGregor, though, strong on the ball. Goes forward, finds Penendez. Pratt. Doherty gets the better of him, but Playford still have it thanks to Woolard. Free kick. Goes Playford's way. Ben Woolard is over it, puts the ball to ground. Has Xavier Pratt with him as well. The difficulty here might be dealing with the sun. The ball will be chipped in. Maybe by Pratt on his right, maybe by Woolard on his left. It is Woolard. That's too near the keeper, and that's easily taken by Daniel Vaughan. And Campbelltown's goal. Maricic goes long. Mori's under it. Flicks it on. Might have been better just bringing that down under control. He had the space, but maybe didn't realise it. Playford come away. Paul Gate now goes down the line. Mullen and Tabarez. Mullen wins that one. That's a shot by McGregor! Patrick McGregor from all of 35 yards has pulled one back for Playford. That's a beauty. And it'll make for an interesting last 20 minutes. 2-1. Fine goal by McGregor. To pull one back for Playford. Ben Woolard now at the back. Playford maybe with a little bit of a spring in their step again. Fujinami picks this one up for Campbelltown. Makes his way forward, finds O'Doherty. He plays it out wide. Mori has Labasso. Playford are back in numbers though. An attack, I was going to say breaks down, but it really just petered out. The Playford City bench, the coaching staff play ball boys there. They seem eager to get this one back underway. Throw-in's been taken, comes into the middle. McGregor's under it again. Holgate has it, but it's cleared by Fujinami for Campbelltown. Only as far as Ben Woolard, just inside his own half, on his left foot. Chips forward. Abasaki flicks on, Tabarez goes to ground. Nothing given there. Tabarez, maybe the only player who was appealing, to be honest. He plays it back. Xavier Pratt now on his right, puts that into the back post. Penendez is under it, brings it down. He goes to ground, and that's been given as a penalty, and that did look like a penalty. And Playford, in the space of about 3 minutes, have the chance to level the scores. Penendez has picked the ball up. He's the one that will want to take this one. Penendez faces Vaughan. And if Penendez gets this, he'll level the scores. There will be parity here at Steve Woodcock. Penendez steps up, takes it with his left. It's stopped by Vaughan. And it stays 2-1. But now a chat over at the side. It looks like maybe Vaughan had moved off his line before the penalty was taken. Campbelltown unhappy with that one, of course. Demir Davis, the assistant in that far side, though, had a very good view. And there's no doubt in his mind, I mean, he's got one job to do there, and that's to look out for that. So he would have been looking specifically for that. So I'm not sure that Campbelltown can have much complaint. And the kick will be retaken. So again, Penendez places the ball in the spot, and again Daniel Vaughan makes his way to the line. Only this time he's maybe given a couple of words of advice on the legal terms of his obligations on that goal line. Penendez now. And again, the chance to restore parity for Playford. He'll make it 2-2 if he could put this one away, but that was a great save by Vaughan earlier. So Vaughan will be buzzing. Penendez steps up, left foot low, and Vaughan saved twice. And there's a bit of aggro in the middle as a result of that. Not sure what's happened. It looks like Penendez is on the ground. And unfortunately, the officials will have something to deal with here, but that's Vaughan saved 2 penalties in the space of 2 minutes. So regardless of that, or regardless of what happens here, some fine goalkeeping by Daniel Vaughan to keep his team 2-1 up. And a game that perhaps lacked a little bit of sparkle towards the end of the first half especially has burst into life in the last 10-15 minutes. The two captains being called over now by the referee Joseph Bajeski, Alex Mullen and Christos Penendez. And in the meantime, further discussion between Demir Davis and Joseph Bajeski as to the events of the last few minutes. If you have just joined us, it is 2-1 in that One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. There's been some drama in recent minutes. Patrick McGregor scoring an absolute screamer to pull one back for Playford, who at the time were 2-0 down. An Alex Mullen goal in the first half from the penalty spot put Campbelltown 1-0 up. And then an own goal from Isaac Mullen in the 67th minute meant Campbelltown were 2-0 up. Still trying to work out what's happening here. But there was a trip on Christos Penendez about 5 minutes ago. He stepped up, took the penalty, Vaughan saved it, but was judged to have been off his line. Penendez then retook that penalty and Vaughan saved again. But there will be no third retake after that dispute. And it looks like corner kick is the decision now given. Xavier Pratt has made his way over to this corner to take the kick. 10-11 minutes to go in this match. Playford trying to get something out of it. A draw will take them back to the top of the table, but a loss will mean they're second as this corner comes into the middle. Goes all the way through. There's a few coming together in the middle. Did Campbelltown have a player down? Looks like maybe a head knock. And the doctor has been summoned immediately for that. Looks fairly serious. All players on both sides quickly calling for attention. Playford players make their way over to the side to take on Fluid. And Daniel Mullen, Campbelltown's coach, has also summons his troops over to have a quick word and maybe to take some water on board. Quite determine who the Campbelltown player is that's down. And a chance for the players to have a break after the last 5 minutes. Just a reminder of what's happened in the first half. Alex Mullen scored in the 25th minute to make it 1-0 for Campbelltown. First half that was maybe lacking a little bit of sparkle, especially towards the end of it. In the second half, Isaac Mullen headed the ball inadvertently into his own net to make it 2-0 for Campbelltown. That was in 67 minutes. For Patrick McGregor, 5 minutes later in the 72nd minute, had a magnificent shot from distance to pull one back for Playford. Playford then won a penalty, which they failed to convert. Daniel Vaughan was judged to have left his line, and so it was retaken. Penendez took the second kick, and Vaughan saved that one as well. And right now we've stopped play for a head knock to Jordan Maricic in the penalty area. And I would expect we've got quite a bit of additional time to add at the end of the 90 here. So there's incidents around those penalties, as well as the goals.
The first season, or have you been before?
No, I've been doing this for 5 years.
Okay.
I think I've been
just around the grounds. It's full time now at Regency Park. West Adelaide have won that game 2-1 against the reigning champions Croydon.
Yeah, we like
this game and the game at Para Hills kicked off at the same time. Obviously 2-1 here, as we recapped before, but Sturt Lions now 4-0 up at Para Hills. There's just 5 minutes left to go in that game. We've got about 8 minutes left here, but there's probably about 8 minutes of injury time to be added as well. This game, the first of a double header. Immediately after this, the WNPL game between Campbelltown City and Football NTC will kick off at 5 o'clock. Although I imagine that might be slightly delayed, given that this pitch is being used for both games. Anyway, after a lengthy delay, Daniel Vaughan will get us back underway, and Jordan Maricic is still receiving attention on the far side. Campbelltown presently down to 10 men. They do have a couple of players limbering up down here as they prepare to maybe make a change for Maricic. That includes Alexander Di Siato, who may come on as an enforced substitution. Daniel Vaughan clears. We're back underway here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Labasso flicks on from Aldgate. It's with Maury. Labasso's on an overlapping run here. Maury back to Labasso. Can't get past Aldgate. Despite being 2-0 down, Playford have defended very well today. Fujinami now with the throw in this near side, goes down the line. Labasso's flicked it on, but there's nobody there. Tyson Herman tidies it up, plays the Osby and receives it back. Ethan Aldgate now in this near side. Penendez Back to Pratt, finds Santiago Tabarez. Judged to be an offside. Free kick from the offside decision will be taken by Daniel Vaughan. As I mentioned before, 20-year career, made his debut in 2006. Senior debut, that is. McGregor dragged to ground by Fujinami. Nothing given though except the throw-in. Here is Fujinami. Steals a few yards and then throws it straight to Ben Woolahard. Allgate clears forward. Tabarez tries to get up to flick it on towards Babasaki. And another offside there. Not sure what the offside ruling is these days, but I'm not sure that came off Tabarez when it was flicked on. Regardless of that, Campbelltown have the free kick. They've taken it. Labasso's emerged with it. Makes his way to the box, but Playford come away with it. Allgate now with his left. Finds Babasaki. Shota Babasaki out to Tabarez at the edge of the pitch. Not out. Play on. Penendez flicks on. Babasaki brings it down nicely. Tabarez gets the best of Boffa, who tugs his shirt and concedes the free kick. So it is a free kick for Playford. And apologies if your view of this is obscured by the floodlight there. Nothing much we can do about that. Pratt with the free kick. Oh, it's poor. But they still have it, Playford. Braden French now crosses in with his right. Two Japanese players there go for it. Playford still have it. French again chips in with his right. A repeat of before. Jade Labasso now. Ialeggio tried to play in Mori. Xavier Pratt. He's a quality player, Xavier Pratt, but he's just had a couple of misplaced passes in the last 5 minutes. And that one went out unchallenged. And it's a throw in now for Campbelltown. Fujinami with it. Mori. Herman now for Playford. Goes back to Woolard. Ethan Allgate. Tabarez. It's becoming a bit of a rugby scrum there, but ball eventually comes out to Tabarez on the left. He plays it back to Ethan Allgate. Crosses blocked. Campbelltown clear. It ends up with Mori. Sorry, Jaden Labasso it was, but Labasso was robbed by Woolard. Cross comes into the middle. Patrick McGregor. It is all Playford now. Into the last minute of regulation time, but I would anticipate there's probably about 8 minutes or so of injury time to be played. Menendez plays it back to Herman. He receives it back again. Herman has it now. Campbelltown sitting back, just absorbing this pressure. defending in numbers, all of them behind the ball. Isaac Mullen just showed a little bit too much of it there. Campbelltown have it. Morey straight through the middle in a foot race with Herriman. The latter gets there first, plays in Ostby. Campbelltown have a player down the far side. It looks like Julian Ialeggio. And O'Doherty has come off. No, he's not come off. They're all making their way over for a drink. But Playford are making a change. Anthony Piccioneri coming on. It looks like for Braden French. And Campbelltown's change. Vinny Milanese is ready to come on, but neither O'Doherty nor Lobasso are coming off, so it would appear that Julian Ialeggio is making his way off on the far side. And on comes Vinny Milanese. Indeed, Julian Ialeggio has made way on the far side. Ball dropped by the referee. Back underway. Xavier Pratt chips forward, one for Santiago Tabares to chase. Adam Liam Bruno gets the better of him in that corner though. Goal kick for Campbelltown. Daniel Vaughan takes that into the 48th minute of play here at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. O'Doherty picks up the loose ball now for Campbelltown, makes his way forward, threads it through to Lobasso, can't quite take it with him. And Isaac Mullen wins it back for Playford. McGregor now finds Shota Babasaki on this near side. He faces his compatriot Fujinami, makes his way to the edge of the box, gets his cross in, and there's nobody there except James Boffa. Excuse me, not James Boffa, but Alexander De Seattle. Playford with it now, Ben Woolard. Chips into the middle. Over to this near side it comes. Babasaki wins the corner. Shota Babasaki, Playford's top scorer this season already with 3. Equal with Christos Penendez, also on 3. Here comes the corner, near post, flicked on. Back to the back post it comes. Penendez feeds it back out. Playford look to rebuild. Cross comes in to the back post. Cleared by Alex Mullen. Okay, left foot pings over the top. Babasaki's under it, gets his shot. Well, at least he makes contact. Doesn't get his shot right. Campbelltown survive another scare. Here's Josh Morey in a foot race. He gets there first. Woolard, I think, concedes the corner. That's the right decision. And I can't imagine Campbelltown are in a race to take this one. Corner taken short. Won by Playford. Throw in taken by Aldgate. Goes down the line. Piscineri. He thinks he's won the throw. Referee disagrees. Fujinami has it now for Campbelltown. Goes down the line. Fujinami now with the throw in. Goes to Labasso. McGregor's on him. Labasso goes to ground. Nothing given. Eventually it goes out. And the assistant Thomas Tenby gives it Playford's way. Piscineri takes it quickly, only as far as Alex Millen. O'Doherty into the middle, finds Morey. Morey on his left. Pushes it out to the far side, DiCiato. They switch the play again. Labasso leaves it for O'Doherty. McGregor goes out to meet him. Gets a foot in. And the throw goes Campbelltown's way. Kenya Fujinami with the throw in now. Tries to find Labasso. Still in. Pulled by Piscineri. Mullen somehow finds Pratt. Pratt feeds it long to Tabarez. And Vaughan's a long way out of his line. As is his wont often. Tabarez now, cross in. Menendez in the middle. Ethan Aldgate was the player who got his head to it though, and it's clear again into the 53rd minute of this second half. The 97th minute all over. Overall, should I say. There's one for Morey to chase. He's onside. Woolard's making his way back, as is Herman. Not a great finish. Maybe a little bit off balance. He has been playing nearly 100 minutes of football. One would have hoped he might have got out on target. I think Campbelltown might have this one in the bag now. Famous last words, of course. But the Playford attack is just starting to run out of steam. It's been high pressure over the last 10-15 minutes. Another clearance, and that's it. Joseph Bajeski blows his whistle for full time. It's finished 2-1 in the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard after nearly 100 minutes of football. The scoring in the game started in the 27th minute when Alex Mullen converted a penalty to make it 1-0 for Campbelltown. They then went 2-0 up in the second half in the 67th minute through an own goal. Patrick McGregor pulled one back. Fine goal in the 72nd minute. Then there was some high drama when Playford were awarded a penalty. Daniel Vaughan was judged to have come off his line when he saved it. The kick was retaken again by Christos Menendez, and Vaughan saved again. And after that, the chance was all gone. It's finished 2-1 here. Thanks for having me. Don't forget, you can watch Adelaide City visit TK Shutter and Metro Stars at 7 p.m. And in the meantime, Campbelltown's women in the WNPL are about to kick off, and they play Football NTC. That kick-off almost immediate. Take care, folks. See you soon.
That's all we say. It's not the old man.